and welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about The QB Bad Boy and Me by Tay Marley. It's hard for me to even say the title. The whole reason why we picked this book is because, the title just made me giggle.
It was.
Anyway, I got this off Edelweiss.
Edelweiss.
Okay, so this is about Drayton, Leahy, and Dallas. So, Drayton is the QB, obviously, as the title says, and
Dallas just happens to be a beautiful cheerleader.
Obviously. And when Drayton, or Dre, crashes into Dallas's car, then sparks start flying because she's like, you're going to fix this. And then, of course, they can't stay away from each other. And
that's basically
it's really it. I'm trying to figure out what else to add to it. But no, there's really... it's senior year, so she's kind of making plans for
she wants
going
to go to
college.
eARCs, and he has to go to Baylor, and so they can't they try to stay away from each other, but they can't stay away from each other.
And then the sexy eyes happen and
right.
Sparks and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm in a weird place in this book.
So yeah, because first of all, it's something that I basically refer to as E.L. James syndrome, where people in other countries write books from the perspective of an American, and you're like, this is not how an American talks at all.
Yeah, the turns of phrase, you can tell that she's not American.
I looked it up. She's from New Zealand.
She's from New Zealand.
And I feel like the editors should have caught some of that. Because, and I can't remember what it was, but a lot of it was like, it was little things, like a hallway was a corridor. And there was just the whole thing was stuff like that. Okay, and it was distracting.
If we're talking about the framework right now, yes, so there was that turns of phrase, but then also she uses the dashes to kind of show that people are interrupting each other so much.
I didn't notice that. It
was jarring. And I don't typically notice it, but it happened so often, it was jarring. And I'm like, what's going on here?
So, and I feel like, because I have read self-published books that haven't been edited, and some of them are good, and I think I've even read stuff off Wattpad. This feels like it was taken directly off of Wattpad and not edited. And I want to say it's being released through Macmillan, so I feel like it should have had an editor.
Well, because isn't it a new imprint that they're all taking, they're
taking stuff off of Wattpad.
Which is great. I'm glad for the people on Wattpad. This one it was problematic. I think Dre's a jerk, and I don't like him at all. And, I can get to a point where I like the jerky guys circa after.
I finally watched the movie. It wasn't good.
For whatever,
they're making a sequel.
I was so invested in that book, right? But I never got to the point with this romance in this book.
Well, and I read a lot of new adult romances. So with the new adult romances, there's always a jerk. Either the guy or the girl's a jerk, but then it turns out that they're, confused. They're misunderstood. Drayton's never misunderstood.
He's just a jerk.
And, the pacing's really slow, but it would have made sense, the pacing to be like that, if they were releasing chunks of it. But when you put it all together, stuff needed to be cut out and moved around and made it work.
Plus, I also feel like these characters should have been older. I think that
they are on Tinder. Don't you have to be 18 to be on Tinder?
I'm just saying people lie.
But it's a hookup, and she was supposed to be on Tinder for years. But that means that if you're lying and you're telling people you're 18 and you're 16, then you're basically tricking people into committing a felony. Because in the United States, that's illegal.
That's a whole other story. Because, I'm still caught up on the fact that... Dallas's parents died when she was young. So then her older brother, who's 8 years older, ended up raising her. So the two of them are, having random hookups all the time. She's going out drinking. He completely knows that she's going out drinking.
Right.
They talk about Uber like it's their job.
Right.
I'm wondering if they get kickbacks from Uber.
I wonder if they don't have Uber in New Zealand, and so if that's really, I don't know. So there's an American
They talk
thing.
about Uber
yeah,
all the time. And then you've got Dre, who is sitting there talking about having sex with his girlfriend right in front of his parents.
But his parents walk into the room when they're in bed together, and they're all
la-di-da,
la-di-da.
They've been caught naked multiple times in
right.
Not naked, uncompromising positions.
So here's the thing. I don't think a teen reader is going to read this. I think that this is a book for people our age who read things like Abby Glines and who read the Cora Cormack romance books and the Jalen books. This is going to be in the teen section. I don't think a single teen's going to read it.
But I don't think people our age are going to like it.
I think people our age are going to have a problem with some of it. Now, and for all I know, if they release...
Especially, okay, because let's just talk about the way that Dre treats her is unacceptable, and an adult is not going to be okay with it. As far as, do you remember that part after the club scene when Dre basically, like, kidnaps her?
Yeah, but these are people who love 50 Shades.
I mean, yeah, but that was
See, that didn't even stand out.
That was like beyond not okay.
We should rate it.
Like, I need to pick it against that scene. Anyway, okay, our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, doesn't deserve a horn, and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
I'm at a 3. Because it was like a mindless read, and I'm sure... Like, there was nothing really, like, horrible about it, but there was nothing really great about it either.
I'm at a 2, and I'm at a 2 because I was just so impacted by that kidnap scene. Like, it impacted me.
I don't even remember.
Like, it made me not, like, I was like, I'm done. I'm not, like, I'm never going to get invested in you, Dre, because this is not okay.
So, and here's the other thing. This book took forever. It's long. But, like, normally a book like this will grab me and I'll read it, like, in a day and a half. I could not get through this book.
No.
I had to read other things.
Yeah.
So that is where we are on the QB Bad Boy and Me.
All right.
Because I just wanted to say it again.
Basically, I'm not allowed to pick books anymore.
We'll see you around.
See ya.
Bye.